Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me again. As you may or may not know, Louis Vuitton had their first price increase for 2021. I guess I can't say that I'm super surprised by that considering they had so many price increases in 2020. I was just hoping we'd get a little break into 2021 before the first one, but looks like we're 7 days into 2021 before they went ahead and rolled out another price increase. There was a lot of rumor and speculation the first few days prior to the price increase as to what items would receive the increase and what percentage that increase would be. So we all just kind of sat on pins and needles waiting to see what the prices would update to on the 7th. One of the pieces that I know a lot of people were upset about that got a increase was the mini pochette. It seemed like a lot of the SLGs had the highest rate of price increase. Previously, before the price increase, the mini pochette was $365. After the increase, it jumped to $445. That was a 22% price increase. A lot of people used to think of Louis Vuitton SLGs as a more affordable way to enter into the luxury goods realm, and they felt that it was a good buy for their money. And after this increase, a lot of them don't feel that way anymore. They feel that the price increase and the recent decline in quality over the past few years doesn't warrant the high price tag of the items. So now a lot of those people are saying they are going to go spend their luxury budgets on other brands that are higher quality than Louis Vuitton. So with that being said, I thought I would go ahead and do a comparison of my mini pochette to my Coach Nolita 15. I know this isn't a luxury brand, it's a contemporary brand, but I am always up for finding more affordable alternatives to luxury items, because even though it isn't a luxury brand, it does make me feel like it kind of has that luxury feel to it. So let's go ahead and get started. So the mini pochette measures 5.5 inches across, 3.5 inches high, 0.8 inches wide. It has a delicate curb chain that has a drop of 5.9 inches. At the end, it has a swivel trigger lobster claw clasp that is engraved with LV on both sides. The zipper pull also has the LV on it as well. And on the other side is a facetta tab that says Louis Vuitton made in France. It is made of coated canvas, and it weighs 2.7 ounces. On the inside, it's just a simple bag. There's no pockets or anything inside of it. And that is the mini pochette. Now moving on to my Coach Nolita 15. It is 6 inches in length, 4 inches high. The width is 1.5 inches. It has a chunkier curb chain with a strap drop of 4.5 inches. It has a round eye swivel snap clasp. A leather tab that looks very similar to the Louis Vuitton Facetta tab. The rings on the hardware are stamped with Coach. Then the zipper pull is also engraved with Coach, if you can see that. And then the pull tab is also leather. There is also a hang tag embossed with Coach in the color of the leather as well. And the only identifying marks on the bag is this metal hardware to match the chain and zippers that say Coach, and it's got the little coach and carriage that they're so well known for. The bag weighs 5.5 ounces. And then the inside, there is one big pocket in the back, and then two little slip pockets on the other side where you can put credit cards and driver's license. So that is the Nolita 15. So if you put the two side by side, you really can't see a huge difference in size. It's very minimal. And then even when you go and overlap the mini pochette to the Nolita 15, you can see that the Nolita 15 just peeks up a hair above the mini pochette. And then looking from the top down, you can see there are the tabs, and they look very similar in size from that view as well. The biggest difference in their size is going to be the width. The Coach Nolita 15 is twice the width of the mini pochette. And also it is twice the weight of the mini pochette. As you can see, the strap drops are different as well. The mini pochette strap drop is just a tad longer than the Nolita 15. So beyond that, some of the pros and cons between the two is that, one, the mini pochette you can still get brand new, although it is always difficult to get it because they seem to always be sold out and they just can't pump them out fast enough to keep up with demand. I do wonder if that will change with the price increase, if people will still be buying as many of them as before. I checked the website earlier today. I still don't see it as place in cart. It still says item is unavailable. So somebody out there still must be paying the new increased price for them. I even looked on the pre-loved market for the mini pochette just to see what the price increase was doing to the prices on some of the pre-loved sites. I bought this over the summer for $300. I went to the same pre-loved site that I purchased it from, and it has already increased to $750. I just think that's insane that within days of the price increase, it has also caused the pre-loved market to raise their prices as well. The pro of the Nolita 15 is that even though it is discontinued, you can still find it for pretty good deals if you look on Poshmark or eBay. You shouldn't have to pay over $100 for one if it's like the normal colors of red, black, blue, burgundy. I paid a few bucks more for this one because it is a rare color. It is the hologram color. But I still think it's a great value compared to the $445 price tag of the mini pochette. Also, $100 for an all leather bag is a steal. I can't imagine how much a mini pochette would be if Louis Vuitton were to ever offer it in a leather. Could you imagine if they offered it in an empreinte leather? I'm sure that would be like $1,000. So I think for value for the money for the Nolita, it's a great option. I will say a con for me on the Nolita 15 is that it is heavier than the mini pochette. I am assuming that it's because it is leather. While I do like the leather, I'm sure that adds to the bulk as well as the much heavier and chunkier hardware. Even the rings on the Nolita 15 are thicker than the rings on the mini pochette, as you can see there. So, I mean, it may not look like that big of a deal as far as the rings go, but any amount of extra thickness, I'm sure adds to the weight of the bag. Oh, one other thing about the Nolita 15 that I like that the mini pochette cannot do. While both of these can unsnap the chain and you can hook it back onto the other side and turn it into a wristlet. So that's what the mini pochette looks like as a wristlet. You can do the same thing with the Nolita 15. So got double wristlets, see? The Nolita 15 can do something that the mini pochette can't. And that is, if I wanted to hide the chain on the inside and just turn it into a clutch real quick, I can do that and it zips up easily. See? However, if I were to try that with the mini pochette, we run into a small problem. I'm going to try that with the mini pochette. I'm going to drop that in there. The way it is laid out, the zipper pull is on this side. The chain end is on the same side. So if I were to try and zip it up, the zipper is going to end up pulling the chain back out as I am zipping it. So it could not serve as a clutch without the chain. It cannot serve as a clutch with a hidden chain. So that is one other pro of the Nolita 15 that I found. It makes it more usable as a clutch. And since this is a comparison video between the Louis Vuitton Mini Pochette Accessoire and the Coach Nolita 15, I thought I would go ahead and show y'all what fits inside each of these little SLGs. So first of all, I put my Apple iPhone 12 Pro inside. I can fit it in there, however, I cannot have a case on it. I do have a screen protector on it, so I don't scratch it, moving it past the teeth of the zipper. Next, I go ahead and put my Epi card holder in. Then I put a tube of hand cream inside. And then these days, I don't go anywhere without my handy dandy hand sanitizer, and that goes on top of the hand cream. I can, I think, shove my keys and my house keys inside on top of the lotion and next to the hand sanitizer. And I think that's about all I can fit in there. And as you can see, it zips. However, it is pretty bulgy. I generally don't like to stuff my bags to the point where they bulge. So that is why I don't like carrying this around if I have to drive. I usually only carry it around when I know my husband would be driving me around. I don't think I can shove it in that way. Let's see. See, it's a little less bulgy without the keys. I think you can massage it around to try and get it to be less bulgy looking. It's less bulgy looking on that side. But I also don't want to squish it so hard where it makes it explode inside my bag. So to prevent that these days, I do go ahead and put it in the little sanitizer holder from Bath & Body Works. And I have that attached to the Tour Dreams multi-pochette strap alternative from Amazon. And then that way I can strap it onto my mini pochette. And then I don't have to reach into the mini pochette to get my hand sanitizer out when I'm out and about. And that frees up a little bit more room on the inside of the mini pochette. And I can shove a lip gloss in there now. And then my keys just go on top. I can zip it. Looks a little less bulky and bulgy that way. So this is how I prefer to carry it these days when I have to go out and about with it. These days I don't have to carry a whole lot, so I just carry my essentials in this. And now I will go ahead and move everything from the mini pochette to my Nolita 15. So I'll go ahead and take my hand sanitizer out. Move in the Nolita 15. same deal. I'll go ahead and start with my phone again. It does go in a little bit easier in the Nolita 15 than it did in the mini pochette. Next, I'll put in my Epi card holder again. Then the hand lotion on the other side. And then the hand sanitizer if I feel like it. And then my keys. I think I'll actually put that like that. And then shove that in there. Again, it's a little bulky on both sides this time, and it feels substantially heavier than the mini pochette. As I mentioned earlier, the Coach Nolita 15 is twice the weight of the mini pochette. So I try not to stuff it again. And then just like the mini pochette, I will go ahead and put the Tour Dream strap onto the Nolita 15. Then hand sanitizer goes in here. I think it's that. And then there it is. And then I can shove a few more things inside it without the hand sanitizer in there. Throw in the lip gloss again, and then my keys. And then less bulgy this time. I think it can accommodate a little bit more than the mini pochette because it is leather and it can stretch a little bit and it can give a little bit more than the canvas can. And maybe I will be able to open this. But if I really want to streamline it down a little bit more, I can eliminate the Epi card case and I can just stick the cards in the 2 card slots that are in the back of it. So there's 1 card, there's 2 cards. It's got a little bit more room for a few more cards if you want. And then it's also got a back pocket back there where I could easily carry my medications and my son's medications. And then in go the keys again. And then much less bulky that way as well. Still substantially heavier than the mini pochette, even without the Epi card case. But there you have it. That's what can fit into the Nolita 15. So there you have it, y'all. That is my comparison of my mini pochette and my Nolita 15. What do you think about Louis Vuitton's new recent price increase? Did any of the pieces on your wish list go up? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for joining me again. I always enjoy our time together. If you liked this video, I would love it if you would hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel and would like to continue seeing content like this, I would love it if you would go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I hope you all have a great week and I will see you guys again next time. Until then, bye.